Heccu here with a brand new episode of Between Two H's. The second half of HGC just restarted, so it's the perfect time for another interview. Right now, I'm joined by Shad, support player from Team Zealots. Admiral Gonzalez, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm great, thank you.
Oh, good to hear. So the HGC is back, and last week you already had to play two series. One against Leftovers, and the second against Monkeys. What do you think prevented you from getting wins against these teams?
I think it's no excuse because nobody had a lot of time to practice, but we only had one scrim, 1 week of scrims.
Mm-hmm.
And the changes to our team are very big because we have a completely new way of playing with Quacknix being shot caller and drafter and all this. So the team is very different right now, and I think we need a bit more of time to improve. We have been improving. The first days were much worse than what we played in the weekend. I think it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I think that's the biggest reason that we didn't have a lot of time, and it's unlucky that we have two of the probably bottom half teams on the first week. It's pretty unlucky for us because we had Quacknix at the mid-season brawl, and then we only had 1 week to scrim and practice with all this new team. But I think it should go better in the future.
Mm-hmm. I actually watched Quacknix stream, and he said basically the same thing. Who was your previous shot caller in your team?
It was a bit of everyone, kind of. There was no fixed shot caller. Obviously, Mobsius the tank had maybe more comms than the rest,
mm-hmm.
but it was not one person shot calling all the time.
Okay. Well, hopefully you'll get used to each other for very, very fast. And as you mentioned, it looks like that you're not the only team that needs more time to improve their teamwork, because besides Dignitas, all the European teams had roster swap. It will probably take me a lot of time to mention all of them because it was just a full roster apocalypse, but I'll just focus on the ones that had a huge influence on your team. So, Mopsio took Globber's place in Leftovers, Quacknix got removed from Fnatic, ADRD joined his old team Method, and Robodoba left Diamondskin, which is now Grand Gaming. Do you think Fnatic made a mistake when they decided to let go their main shot caller from the team?
Maybe it was just not working anymore. I don't know. I don't know what happened to them or what's the inside reason for doing the changes, because they played pretty fine, I think pretty good at mid-season brawl. So yeah, there's probably more inside stuff personal issues or atmosphere than just a straight up personal skill level or individual skill level or whatever. There's probably many more reasons behind those changes.
Well,
probably atmosphere, as you said, I think.
Yeah, that's how I understood from his tweet longer. It's all about the atmosphere, and it was actually better after he knew that he has a new team. He was actually try-harding during MSB and stuff like that. Well, it's not their first time playing without Quacknix, because they played without him during Western Clash, where they had Sonic as the substitute. And actually, right now, I'm not really sure who will be their shot caller, because all of them don't seem very vocal, But it's up to them. And right now we're talking about Zealots.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
When it comes to DRD, was it his decision to go back to Method?
Yeah.
It's just he was okay, guys, bye.
I think he got an offer from a different team that might be better and that is sponsored as well.
And
he just took the offer because probably both things, sponsored team, and he thinks the team will be better. I guess, or maybe it's just the first option. I don't know. I didn't ask him literally, why are you leaving? But I thought it's probably those two or one of those two.
Okay, well, I guess for now it's their most successful lineup because they got to the finals during the Western Clash in Kiev. So I guess by bringing back Bad Benny and having ADRD back, they want to try to go higher again. Well, okay.
Yeah, it's a style they're already a bit used to, and
Yeah.
you just have to adapt again to what they were used to.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. Well, then let's talk about tanks. Mopsu is known for his attitude. Was that the reason why you decided to look for a different tank? Or do you think that Robo is mechanically better as a player?
no, the first one.
The first one? Mm. But I guess...
We thought in the team atmosphere and this kind of getting along, everyone.
mhm.
But yeah, mostly for team environment, team atmosphere, and attitude of everyone together just didn't fit for every person to be together in that team anymore. Like some people couldn't really fit with each other anymore. It's just things that happen with time or different personalities clashing. It's just it ended up that way. It's not because he's a bad player or anything. Like if he finds if in leftovers he found a home with a good atmosphere of everyone, for everyone with him, or it's not that he's necessarily the problem, but he wasn't fitting in our team. Like the same that he was removed, it could be another person, and probably it would refix the atmosphere as well. But yeah, it's not like he's a good player, and if he has now a good team atmosphere, I don't want to say the same word 20 times, but he probably will succeed because he has the skills as a player, the mechanics. He's good. It was not the reason why
So
we did a change.
So yeah, I guess it's just like the atmosphere. It actually feels like that many HGC fans don't really understand like how important it is to have a healthy atmosphere in a team, because like it actually influences on your performance. And
yeah, it's something we had a lot of issues in the past, so we tried to fix it. Something had to be needed, be Mopsio or not. Like something had to be changed for the atmosphere to kind of reset.
Yeah. Well. Now you have Quacknex, and he knows this atmosphere thing from first hand. And actually, by the way, it's not your first time playing with him. If I remember,
no, it was my first tournament was on Fnatic with Quacknex, Mene, Breeze, and Smexy.
Yeah, I remember it was DreamHack Summer All Stars 2015.
Winter, no?
Oh yes, it was DreamHack Winter All Stars in 2015.
Yeah.
And you
in
Sweden, and you beat Team Liquid in the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in 2006, so it was the end of 2015, and then in 2016 you joined Liquid, where you got to play with Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how does it feel that now you have not one but two old teammates playing with you in HGC?
Feels good. Like, for me, it's only kind of Quacknex because I have already been playing with Chris for 6 months, so it's not new. It's like, with Chris it was fine. Like, she's a nice person, and Quacknex is great as well. So for me, it's good, especially to play with Quacknex again, because I haven't played with him in
a long time,
almost like 2 years, almost 3 years. And I think he's a great person, both in shot calling and personality and all these things, and attitude as well.
Yeah, he's like a very cool guy. Like he's very always very optimistic. He talks a lot. He's a sellout. The sponsors will like that.
Yeah.
Okay, then the last one. This week you'll play against Granite Gaming. Can you tell how you expect the series to go, considering that both of the teams have quite new rosters?
And I think this time, with a bit more of practice, we should be able to get a win. Can't really know.
Can't promise.
Can't promise. But I think we should be able to get a win this time. Might be close, because I have no idea how Granite Gaming plays other than from what we saw last week. Don't remember who they played against. but
Don't remember too.
yeah, method, I think.
Right now, I've been like watching Europe and NA, and now it's just like all mixed. Oh, and I was also watching Korea, so it's just like all mixed. So it's like
Yeah, me too. But I think it was method who's looking pretty strong right now, and so that they lost that match doesn't necessarily tell us a lot, because I think it was a 3-0 as well. So yeah, I think we should be able to win even if it's a close 3-2 or whatever. Like the win is what matters to us right now, and then keep improving from there, and let's get some points to get into the playoffs later.
a win is a win, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I hope you'll be able to be more coordinated in your games against them. So good luck in your upcoming series. I'm actually out of questions for today, so thank you very much for joining for this interview. Last but not least, I know that just like monkeys, you don't have a sponsor, but maybe unlike Alex, you have some shoutouts?
I mean, I will shout out to people who basically watch this, support us, and yeah, all the fans of Heroes of the Storm and fans of Zealots for just being there, cheering or whatever. Anything they do, it's helpful for us and for the community. So yeah, thanks for the fans and everyone watching in general.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.